Welcome to Narrations. Today we dive into one of the most iconic and terrifying slasher films of all time, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974, directed by Tobe Hooper. This horror classic tells the story of a group of friends who stumble into a nightmare in rural Texas, facing unimaginable terror. Leatherface and his family lurk in the shadows, turning an ordinary road trip into a fight for survival. It's brutal, tense, and unforgettable. 5 friends set out on a road trip across rural Texas. Sally Hardesty, her handicapped brother Franklin, and their friends Jerry, Pam, and Kirk are traveling to visit the grave of Sally and Franklin's grandfather. The journey is lighthearted at first, filled with banter and laughter, but the desolate landscape slowly shifts the mood to unease. Along the way, they stop at a rundown gas station, where the locals behave strangely. The proprietor is rude and evasive, creating an unsettling atmosphere. Outside, they notice an old pickup truck that seems oddly familiar, parked and unoccupied, yet ominous. Dismissing it, the group continues on their way. As night falls, tensions rise when the van they are traveling in hits an obstruction on the road. Kirk investigates and discovers the truck that had been following them, now bearing evidence that something sinister is afoot. While Kirk and Pam go to check on the van, they find the menacing figure of Leatherface for the first time. The masked figure swings a chainsaw, forcing the friends to flee into the darkness. Panic ensues as Kirk is separated from the group. He stumbles into a decrepit farmhouse, seeking help, but instead encounters the terrifying, cannibalistic family that inhabits it. Leatherface wields his chainsaw with terrifying precision, dispatching Kirk brutally, establishing the stakes and the horror that awaits the others. Sally, Franklin, and the remaining friends retreat, attempting to call for help from an abandoned house. But the phone line is dead, and the sense of isolation becomes crushing. Franklin is the next to fall, dragged into the shadows as the group tries desperately to escape. One by one, the friends are hunted in a relentless game of cat and mouse. Sally discovers the farmhouse's interior, where the walls are adorned with grotesque, human-made artifacts and furniture crafted from bones. The chilling realization sets in: this is a family of deranged, cannibalistic killers. Pam is captured and killed, her screams echoing through the dark, claustrophobic rooms. The family's sadistic methods and Leatherface's unpredictable chainsaw attacks create a terrifying rhythm of suspense and shock. Sally witnesses the other family members' grotesque behavior, including the aged patriarch wielding tools and the others wearing masks made of human skin. She narrowly escapes capture, only to find that the horrors extend outside the house. As she flees into the night, Leatherface pursues her with unrelenting determination. The open fields offer little cover, and every shadow seems to hide death. The chase culminates in an iconic sequence where Sally narrowly avoids Leatherface's chainsaw swings, running through the backroads of rural Texas until she reaches a passing pickup truck. The driver, seeing her terror, stops and helps her escape, leaving the deranged family behind. The final image of Leatherface raising his chainsaw in pursuit, silhouetted against the night, cements the sense that evil never truly dies, that the terror is endless, and that the nightmarish family could strike again. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not just a slasher film, it's an experience of relentless tension, raw fear, and unforgettable imagery. Tobe Hooper's direction crafts a sense of dread from the very first scene, blending psychological horror with visceral, shocking moments that have influenced countless horror films for decades. If you found yourself on the edge of your seat, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Narrations for more classic horror retellings. Watch the movie to feel the terror firsthand, and recommend it to friends who enjoy intense, suspenseful, and legendary horror experiences.